I'm going to share with you today some magnetic persuasion secrets of success and confidence using energy psychology. Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, my friends. Another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that psychology, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, we talk about all things personal transformation. We talk about all things psychology. And I share with you powerful concepts, powerful ideas when it comes to harnessing universal laws of attraction, and when it comes to understanding what quantum physics is and why it's super important, because you use it every day and it plays a role, it connects with your psychology. And so I share a lot of deep insights. My style of teaching is very straightforward. It's very robust with a lot of ideas, right? A lot of concepts that can change your life, right? And so just putting it out there, dude. My style of teaching, it may not be for you, but it'll be for some people, okay? And so if you're easily offended by information, if motivation, higher motivation from time to time offends you, this probably isn't going to be the best channel for you. But if this is for you, if you like talking about and learning about psychology and confidence building and mindset and how reality works, then stick around, baby, because I'm going to share some amazingness with you today, dude. I'm going to share with you today some magnetic persuasion secrets of success and confidence using energy psychology. So this is very powerful information. This is why I love talking and teaching on this stuff, because I've understood and learned this stuff over the years, almost 15 years of saturating my mind and immersing my mind to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? Now I'm going to freaking teach it. Because here's how it goes, baby. So when it comes to magnetic persuasion principles, these are principles that I'm going to share with you, okay? And here's the thing about a principle. A principle is a universal truth that's built on a foundation or a system of beliefs, okay? That's basically what a principle is. And when you learn how to become a very magnetic type of person in your life, you already have a certain amount of magnetism towards you. Everyone does. It's actually part of our DNA. It's impossible to not be magnetic to a certain degree. So I want you to analyze it like this. This is what I've learned, okay? So if you have a thermostat in your house, right? And the thermostat is turned all the way down. Let's pretend that thermostat, if it's all the way down, that's your level of magnetism. That's your level of persuasion, right? And if you want to learn how to, use magnetic persuasion principles so you can have more success, more confidence in your life, then what we're going to do in this video that I'm going to share with you is we're actually going to turn the dial. We're going to turn up the thermostat of your magnetism, dude. If you want that, if this is something you want to learn. Because see, when you learn to become when you learn to build persuasion into yourself, you become very persuasive. See, these ideas are kind of, how can I say it? These ideas are a touchy subject, because this starts to really freaking, the hammer meets the nail, right? It kind of like drives it home, dude, on what's happening below the surface of our consciousness, okay? And persuasion has nothing to do with trying to persuade somebody. Well, I guess it kind of does, but not like the way I teach it. Because, see, it's effortless to me. See, because I've built so much type of information into myself, I actually know how this energy works. See, anytime we're talking about these magnetic, persuasion principles of confidence and stuff like that, this is energy dynamics that I share with people, dude. This is energy dynamics, baby. And so, what is energy dynamics? What is energy psychology? See, it's energy is what it is. I teach the world of energy to people. And what most people don't realize is that their psychology carries energy, okay? And to the degree that you have awareness about who you are and how reality works is to the degree that you will have the persuasion, you'll be able to have that persuasion in your life. Because see, this does use universal laws of attraction, but not in the woo-woo way. Not in the way where it's like, oh, it's all metaphysical and far out there and no one knows what the hell it really is, right? No, we know what it is. This is scientific proof. See, gravity is an invisible law of nature, okay? You don't argue with that. It's a universal law, okay? Oxygen is a gas we breathe in. That's a universal law. You cannot, unless you force yourself to stop breathing or suffocate yourself, guess what? You're going to breathe in air. That's a universal law. You see, most people don't know that. They know it, but they don't know it from a deep level. And so our thoughts are the same way. Our thoughts are like gravity, dude. Our thoughts are like gravity. Our thoughts are like the wind that blows outside. You don't see it blowing. You see the effects of it. You see it, you feel it when it blows on your skin. You see it when it blows leaves around. You see it when it gets blown, That's when you see the effects of the wind, okay? Our thoughts are the same way, okay? And your ability to persuade, it has to come from a place of principles, okay? And these principles, when you start to develop the principles of success, the principles of confidence, the principles of courage, the principles of positivity, the principles of persuasion, the principles of enthusiasm and charisma, dude, guess what? You start to naturally carry all of this magnetic energy with you. You understand what I'm sharing with you here, dude? It's freaking powerful, baby. Because see, that's how it works. And so it can only come through a process of study. It can see, there's always incoming data and outgoing data, okay? And the more can we not both agree that the more an individual focuses on a direction of information, the more they're going to become skilled in that direction? Yeah, buddy, baby. This is the way it goes, my friends. See, it's easier for a person who's written one book to write 10 books. It's easier for them because they've already written one. And then the second book becomes easier, and the third book becomes easier, and the fourth book becomes easier. This is how it goes, baby. Most people don't know that. You see what I'm saying? It's easier for a person who works on cars to understand what's going on in the car than somebody who's never focused on that direction. You see what I'm saying here, dude? And so when it comes to building or having this magnetic persuasive, these are hidden persuasion principles of reality. You see, most people don't know that. When we use our psychology to think on a thought, we're thinking on an energetic frequency of information. That should freaking blow your mind. That should freaking rock your world, dude, if you understand that. That's why I do these videos. Because this channel is built and based on personal transformation. It's built and based on raising your level of awareness. Building that confidence, right? Building that success mindset, right? So that you can create the kind of, life that you want. It's all about our communication. And when you start to master your communication skills, when you start to master your psychology, what you think about, what you focus on, what you read on, what you study on, guess what? That incoming data starts to fill you up. You're like a freaking notebook, baby. Or like that thermostat, right? And if that thermostat's all the way down, you don't have a lot of persuasion. You have some, but not a lot, right? You can get things done. You need things to do this. You need to do that. And so if you want to turn the dial of that magnetic energy up, you have to study that information. You have to study. That's what I do. So guess what? You turn the dial by becoming a master of that information, by understanding, by internalizing that new psychology, that new level of awareness, right? Most people don't know that, dude. Oh, this guy's crazy talking about all this stuff. Yeah, buddy, baby. That's why I talk about this stuff. Not that's why. I talk about this stuff because it's freaking amazing. This is how reality works. And once you start to gain the mastery over your psychology, your psychology, you're like OMG, right? You're like OMG. I see how everything works. See, a lot of people live life, they get stuck in a negative mindset, and they're just whooping on themselves, man. Oh, I'm not good enough, and this and that and all this stuff. They're so limited in their perception of reality that they don't understand who they truly are. And so you want to learn how to build, persuasion. See, when you build persuasion, it's not about trying to be persuasive. Well, I take it back a little bit, because I guess it can be, but like I said, the way I teach it, it's not. See, when you become real authentic with who you are, when you become real comfortable with who you are, if you want to persuade somebody, lead with truth. Lead with truth. Lay out each layer of truth. It's like, see, persuasion's like being a lawyer, dude. I'm a freaking lawyer, dude. Yeah, buddy. That's what a lawyer does. Did you know that? They lay out the evidence. They lay out the truth. They build, they build the story. They build upon it. And if you have all the facts and you have all the truth and you have it all laid out, guess what, dude? You're going to be massively persuasive. So if you deposit all this powerful, truthful psychology into yourself, then you've internalized the documentation of your argument. You've internalized the documentation of your truth. You've internalized the documentation of your confidence. See, you demonstrate it. You prove it back to yourself. You see what I'm saying here? You build the psychology. See, that's what energy psychology is. Energy psychology is recognizing that we have this psychology that carries energetic power. And that energetic power influences who we are. Did you know that? Most people don't even realize that their own mind can influence them. This is what's crazy. Not only your own mind, your body can influence you. Because see, your mind and your body, they argue with each other from time to time. See, the body doesn't understand the mind, so it fights with the mind. And the mind doesn't understand the body, so the mind fights with the body. How is this possible, Luke? It's very simple, okay? Your body is a processor. Your mind is a processor, but your mind processes only 40 bits of data, according to science, according to neuroscience. It only processes 40 bits of data per second. The body, because it's a bigger energy system, it's a bigger processor, it, according to science, processes 40 million bits of data, 40 million bits of data per second. And so, once the body becomes addicted to a certain feeling, right? It becomes addicted to nicotine, smoking. It becomes addicted to drugs and alcohol, all these things. See, the conscious person up here in the 40-bit processor brain, it wants to stop. It knows it should stop. It tells itself it should stop, but it can't stop. Why can't it stop? Why can't it stop? Because it doesn't understand the body. And the body doesn't understand the mind. Sure, we can understand the valves in the pumping heart. We're talking about an intelligent level of understanding. Your body's extremely intelligent. Just like your mind is extremely intelligent. See, your body's so intelligent that it keeps you alive. It circulates your blood, it pumps your heart, it digests your food, it stores all your memories, it's renewing cells all the time. And then guess what? All that is working with energy. Is working with energy. And so what happens is the egoic mind, the ego mind, it tries to force control and force power over the 40 million bit processor, And so understand this, what I'm going to share with you. Your body, you cannot force that on the body. It's not going to work. You have to train it into the body. And so you have to do this over time, right? This is the power, this is the magnetic power, the persuasion principles of confidence. You have to recognize that we're working with energy psychology all the time. And because we live in a world of conflicting information, we have incoming data and then we have outgoing data. And that data most of us, we don't know that because we pick it up from the time we're born. So by the time we come into personal development, or, you know what, I gotta find something different. I gotta read a book. I gotta improve my psychology. I gotta improve myself. I gotta build more confidence. I gotta build more whatever, right? How do you be more charismatic, dude? How do you be more enthusiastic, buddy? You see, this is why people buy books on this stuff. But by the time they get to that point, they've already spent half their life, or however long they've spent, building the program of the reality of the energy psychology, of the beliefs that they've already established. So most people try to force persuasion by manipulation. How can I move things around this way and do it this way to control and manipulate? And see, that right there is very, I don't know. Those are darker technologies. Those are darker energies they can get negative. Because see, because you almost have to do it like you're trying to hide to get an outcome. You have to be real secretive to try to get an outcome. Versus, let me just be real persuasive, dude. Let me turn the dial of that magnetic energy up, right? Let me share with you the truth. Because see, persuasion is being able to persuade somebody to think upon a certain way of thinking. To think about what they've been thinking about. It's almost like you make them feel like the idea was theirs. And this is all of us. See, anything that I've learned from other people. And so I'm basically just a chain reaction of wisdom and knowledge that I've implanted into my soul, dude. Oh, yeah, buddy. And guess what, baby? I share those principles of truth with like-minded people. This is how reality works. This is how your psychology works in relation to reality. Let's rock that confidence, dude. Let's build that, because see, confidence means you got that trust, baby. You got that faith and confidence in the truth. And you can't argue. This is why persuasion's so powerful. Because a person can argue with it, but if you're smacking down truth left and right, then they're defeated. They're defeated. Truth is indestructible. And so guess what? These are principles. And when you build the foundation of truth that you stand on, you build that system of reality. You build that foundation for yourself, for your psychology. It's powerful stuff, dude. So, if you want to learn how to become more magnetic, see, what does a magnet do? A magnet attracts to it like-minded energies. Okay? Or it attracts to it other metal that agrees with it. And so in energy psychology, there's people who will watch this, and if I'm very magnetic, if I'm very persuasive, if I'm very charismatic, there's a lot of people who will be magnetically attracted to this information, but people who are don't have nowhere near the magnetic energy that I have or the persuasion that I have, they'll be pushed away from it. Because see, if you flip a magnet around, if you take two magnets, they stick together, right? But if you flip the magnet around, it pushes it away. Because there's not a magnetic charge on this side. So it pushes away that part of the magnet. And so there's certain people are walking around in their own energy psychology every day. And some people could be, their thermostat of magnetic persuasion could be very, very low. And then one person can be very, very high, right? You see somebody walk in the room, they're all fired up. What's up, dude? Let's rock the show, dude. Let's have a good old time, buddy. Let's get all, happy days, man. Like that, right? Guess what, dude? That brings magnetic persuasive energy. And other people who are not like that, they will look at you and they'll just be like, this guy's an idiot. I can't stand this guy. Get me away from this guy. And here's why. Let me explain to you why. Because people look at other people to find a reflection of who they are in other people. And so if you have big, magnetic, strong energy and other people don't, they're going to use the egoic mind to judge you and look at you negatively, when really what's happening is their energy psychology is just being pushed away because they don't see a reflection of who they are. Ooh, dang, dude. Download. That was freaking good right there, Bubba. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. And that is how to use the hidden persuasion principles, the magnetic persuasion principles of success and confidence. You got to recognize where you are at psychologically. See, what do you tell yourself from day to day? See, like what I've been practicing lately, what I've been doing lately is something negative in my day can happen. Doesn't matter what it is. And there's two things that you can do. You can stay connected to that one negative experience because it happened, or you can immediately disengage it and say, it's already passed. It's already happened. It's done. Whatever. I'm not even going to think about it. It's in the past. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. And because I let go of that negative idea so fast, it doesn't control me. And because it doesn't control me, I get to stay in the present moment, grounded in confidence, grounded in all the energy that I want to be in. Positivity, enthusiasm, love, growth, all kinds of stuff, dude. Happy days, dude, joyful, all these good, high quality, energies that we want to feel, right? Peace of mind, persuasion, dude. This is how you build a persuasive personality. It starts in who you are, dude. And so we got to get deep into your personality, and we got to create a new personality, a persuasive personality, a magnetic personality. And you do that with energy psychology. See, you put magnetic psychology inside of you, you become the magnet that you attract to you. That's why I don't try to go. Second you try to influence anyone, you lose the game. Because it's not about trying. It's about demonstrating your core, authentic truth, who you are, demonstrating that, and then that in and of itself speaks louder than words. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today, my friends. So check it out, dude. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys digging this kind of information, you guys like this style of teaching, consider subscribing, baby. Consider smashing that like button, dude. Hit the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, dude. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy, baby. When you learn to take control of your psychology, when you learn to consistently deposit new perceptions into who you are as a person, just like that's why I do these videos, you instantly become more magnetic because you instantly become more aware of who you are, dude. And because you become more aware of who you are, you become more comfortable with the ideas you rock, baby. Boom!